Well, hello YouTube. It came today, my Captain Cold, the cold gun. It came, it's in two parts. I've sort of briefly looked at it. It's 3D printed. So shall we take a look? Let's have a look here. This is for a costume I'm building later this year for an event. I thought it'd be bigger than this actually. It seems bigger. But this is it here. It's 3D printed. Obviously I shouldn't, unless it got altered in later seasons, it were made smaller. So shall we take a look? Right, so that's very nicely done. 3D printed. As you can, very smooth. And you don't even need to scrape any stuff off, you know, it's very smooth. And it's very nice. So it goes in the hand. I'm going to have to build a holster for this as well. I've got the goggles, I've ordered a parka, so I'm going to get the boots. And yeah, I thought this would be great as a cosplay, doing the Captain Cold. I did think about getting a Nerf gun and weathering it, getting a friend of mine to weather it. But I don't know, it just wasn't right. I saw some, I think it was the Nerf Zombie Buster. Even though it was done up, it just didn't look right as his thing, so I did pay out for this. So I decided to go for the 3D print. Well, that's the trigger bit there. It's incredibly detailed. I'm going to have to get into this 3D printing stuff, you know, at some point. You know, I'm going to have to start learning about it. I've actually found a course where you can actually, which is sort of interesting. This is the obviously where the nozzle goes, where the beam fires out here. That's that part. This is where you'll glue it. Super glue it is, but it's like 3D strands coming off here. But that's it. It's very light. It's solid. So, well, as you can see, that's the front. So I assume that's where the energy, you know, the energy on this cold gun, and it gets ready to fire a cold beam. So that's the front of it there. So it is more or less accurate, you know. I did see one of these painted up on Etsy for £300. I'm not paying that, don't worry, I didn't pay that. I wouldn't have done anyway. For that I'd have wanted it working, you know, with lights and everything. But I suppose if you're after it, you know, this is it. I thought it'd be bigger somehow. I mean, there's a few scrapes on it, but I've got a friend, I've asked him if he'll weather it up and sort it out for me. So this is part one. When part two comes, it'll all be done. So that's the front, as you can see. So shall we like join it together? Right, hang on guys. Right, I'm gonna have to get this right. So that's the gun. There, I'm holding it together with a trigger. Oops, right. Well, it fits very nice. I thought it'd come in more parts, but it's just in two parts, which I'm really happy with. So that's the whole gun. That's me. I'm obviously pressing it together, but that's the gun. You know, actually, it does look quite impressive with this. I was dreading a big holster, but I think you could a small holster for this. It might just work. But that's it. That's the trigger there. I mean, I'm very happy with this, and I think when it's done up and put it on display as well, you know, I've never done a superhero or supervillain costume before, and I thought the Captain Cold one is going to be a good one to do. It's not going to be a lot of problems. The thing was, it was the gun, and I think if you're going to do it, you've got to get the gun right, you know. And so, well, oh god, that keeps happening. But it's that's the gun joined together. Well, almost. Let's see if we can. So that sticks really. There we go. So that's the entire cold gun. That's the top of it there. It's very nice. So this should be blue, like part of it in like grey blue. chrome and then dark, like a navy blue colour. So I've got the goggles, so I'm going to get the boots and a parka, and in part 2 I will have the gun done, and in part 3 I will have the old costume done. So yeah, this is the gun in 3D. So that's it. So it's just a quick review. I just thought I'd show you. So I got this off Etsy, a guy called Marmite. I do recommend you go out, check his channel. He's got some amazing stuff on there. So, oh, is it Marmalade? I don't know. I'll leave his link in under the video. But yeah, it's very good. So, brilliant. I did think it'd be bigger than this though. You know, but well, fair enough. It must have shrunk down in later episodes. So I don't know, I'm going to have to watch it all again. But yeah, I mean, there was one that came out, DC Direct brought one out, though I saw a prototype, and it was electric. It was like $200 or something, $225, and all lit up and stuff. But it never got released, you know. So I would have bought that straight out because it all lit up, made the noises, and that'd be so cool. I'm hoping they do a re-release of it. I'll definitely get this, but for now this will be great for cosplay. So that's it, guys, that's it. I will be on at 7 o'clock tonight, and yeah, live show for an hour at 7. We've got a lot to cover this week, I suppose, and yeah, so press the thing up in the corner, notifications bell, and just down there subscribe, and yeah, so there you go. There's the gun. So I will see you tonight, guys. Have a great day and see you at 7 o'clock.